It just sounds really stupid, right? But the black stuff, what is that?
It'll be like the tar off the smoke and a mixture of the oil off the fish. You see where the old bricks has been.
Yeah, in the politest way possible. It's got like bondage chamber vibes, hasn't it? Wiped down black plastic walls in the smoke. You will want to see the shit that goes on in here at night, I tell you. They, Patrick in a different uniform. I wanted to open a sandwich shop because I felt that the sandwich had been somewhat neglected. I wanted to make the sandwich better and bigger, like something that could be a proper meal. Hello. I wanted to put as much effort into making a sandwich as a chef in a restaurant making a main course. Sandwiches, drinkages. I want to come up with new, cool stuff to put on my menu, to find out new things that are going to broaden my sandwich making horizons. The best way to do that is to go out and meet people that see food in a different way than I do. Wagwan sandwich shop. They've hung up. That happens all the time when I say Wagwan sandwich shop. I've never had a fish sandwich on the menu at the sandwich shop. So I have come to the northeast of England, the home of the kipper, to find out Wagwan in the fish game up here. I think smoked fish is going to be the way to go in the sandwich because it's got such a strong flavour, which will let me condiment more heavily. And seeing as we're here, we're going to find out as much as we can about all the other yummy delicacies that people are up to here. I'm on my way to Swallow's Fish House, where they've been smoking stuff since 1843. I'm going to meet Patrick, who's going to teach me about kippers and that. Swallow Fish, birthplace of the kipper. This one? Hello, I'm Max. Hold on, mate. So I own this sandwich shop you can get pissed in, and I've never had a fish sandwich, so I wanted to come, meet you, and find out about these.
Yeah.
What is your favourite sandwich? What do you have in the morning?
Kipper in a bun.
A kipper in a bun?
Yeah.
Any condiments?
No.
Straight up kipper?
Yeah.
All right. I quite like the idea of straight up kipper. Maybe we'll do that.
Do you want to
yeah, go on. I'd love one. Kipper apron on. This is the smokehouse.
Yeah. We do all the kippers.
Look at them all.
Kipper fillets is outside. We've got the kippers. We've got the salmon smoky.
Right.
We've got the proper original smoked salmon. That's in for about 3 to 4 days. That's just left up there.
Right. Brilliant. Let's get some fish.
This is the tender hooks which they go on.
On tender hooks? Is that where that phrase comes from?
It is, yeah.
Cool.
Hanging on tender hooks. So we'll just put them either side of the head there, so they just go down like that.
Look at me kippering. How long have you been kippering?
I've been 20 odd years now. I went straight to sea when I left school, and Mr. Swall offered us a job, so.
Ended up running the gaff.
Yeah. Job we're not paid by the hour.
Yeah. I've always thought of kippers as being quite small for some reason.
Yeah, it just depends where the herring's from, really.
What do you smoke with? Oak wood or?
Yeah.
Oh, always oak.
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's just what they've been done since, 1800s. You know, we've never changed. Everything's exactly the same.
Oh, here are, son. Here's some fish. When does it become a kipper rather than a herring? Once it's been smoked?
Once it's smoked, yeah.
Right, last one, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the lot. Damn. Like so much of the food we eat, we are removed from the process of the creation of it, you know? Look how, this is fucking amazing. It's beautiful.
So after it's been in this smokehouse, it all gets boxed up, and this is what we've been hanging this morning.
Oh.
Kippers and kipper fillets, they're the end products. Where we're posting them all around the country.
Right, come on then, please. Can I have a kipper in a bun?
We'll get one sorted for you.
Brill. Being in here, my mind is racing with all the cool shit that I can do. Like, they got samphire here. Maybe I can have tempura samphire instead, you know, as the crunchy element. Here, smoked salt. Like, we can get smoke. That is great, because then I can get a smoky element into lots of different things, potentially, without needing to actually smoke anything. Sarnie!
Alright.
Thanks, mate.
How's yours there?
Let me give you that back.
Sound.
Patrick, mate, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's go and sandwich.
Enjoy.
Thanks. I've been hanging out with Patrick, and now I'm going to eat his sandwich. If you know what I mean. This is a kipper in a bun. It's completely about the kipper and nothing else, whereas mine, you know, is more like a dish, a plate of food in a sandwich. But the best place to begin is with a fantastic bit of produce. It's more smoky than fishy, actually. Oh, great. I'm really bad in the mornings. Why, do I look terrible? It's really bright and really early, and I am not bushy-tailed. I've come to the fish market to meet Adam Riley, who owns a famous fish shack on a beach nearby. We are going to see what's available in the market today, pick up some delicious things, and go and cook them together to help me figure out if I might have fresh fish in my sandwich. This is really cool.
So I've just got some mackerel and the monkfish. We just take the head off and the fins and we just pan roast them. So this quite simply. What is it you're thinking of cooking?
I've no fucking idea yet. What a cool thing. It's like to come down here every day. Just have to get up earlier than I'm comfortable with. Yes.
I'll get in the van.
Cool. Today's going to be brilliant. This is not your fish shack. Where are we? This is
an industrial unit in an estate. The shack is literally 2 20-foot containers, so all the prep's done here.
Right. And so how many people a day are you doing at the fish shack? Like, what's a busy day? What's a quiet
busy day? I'd say at the fish shack, sort of 500.
Bloody hell.
My forager friend Andy has just dropped all this off, so we get this sea blight, which is local.
I've never seen that.
Yes, it's a little. It's got like, it's a little bit salty and it's a little bit like samphire. I reckon we should cut some monkfish, and then you can help me do the marinade for the kebabs, maybe.
Brilliant. Mate, fish are weird. They're like fucking aliens. Look at this bastard.
Just literally.
Bonk. Ta-da. It's the first time I ever cut up a monkfish.
Is it?
I've done 2. Adam's done like 30. This fucker's bitten me. Woo! First injury of the day.
First war wound.
Fish. Little bastard. Oh, here we go.
There's your Douglas fir. There's some ready chopped garlic and olive oil, which we can use.
Brill.
Get the oils going first, a little bit. Like citrusy, a little bit citrusy.
Really citrusy.
We'll get a bit of this garlic in.
Whack that in there.
Mustard powder, white pepper, and then get your wine in.
Cover it in booze. I can't wait to get one of these down me. We're going to the shack. Where's this going to live?
We normally send it straight back outside.
There's a couple of different varieties of seaweed down here.
I was thinking like maybe I could dry some out and like blitz it up with some smoked salt.
So when I come up here foraging, I normally do it like first thing in the morning.
Just pop it in. Oh, it's really sandy.
We'll go further down, like.
Really mild.
Really light.
I want something with more flavour, really.
So, this is what I'm looking for. Have a try of that. But I love it.
It's delicious.
The trick is to not touch it until it seals, otherwise you just
otherwise it's gonna stick,
it
right?
sticks and you lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get some mackerel on our way for the kebab.
Yeah.
A little bit of oil. Mackerel loves pepper.
On the skin side.
Skin side down. It's lovely when the skin blisters.
Yes.
Get some potatoes on.
Yeah. Cool salad.
Spring onion, bit of celery, bit of cucumber,
Caper berry.
berries, and then with the sea blight, stick it on there.
Bit of water.
Bit of water, so it steams it. In one of these pots.
Getting that down me now. It's delicious.
Mackerel's ready.
Yeah, look at the skin. Gorgeous.
Get some of the potatoes in there. The fish is always the star. Sits on the top. Salsa verde to dress it.
Nice.
Bit of locally foraged wood sorrel.
I basically don't even need to make up my own sandwich. I just rip off this one. I'm not often envious, and like this place is amazing.
Thank
It's
you.
so cool, man.
Maybe we should do a swap for a week. So I go down the sandwich shop and Max is going to
I'm
come
going to come and run here. We're going on holiday to each other's restaurants. I've got a kebab, a monkfish kebab, that I've ably made myself. Cooked perfectly. What have I got to be most careful not to fuck up when I'm putting fish in a sarnie?
Obviously not overcooking it is one thing, but I think just leaving it alone and letting it sing.
Yeah, don't overcomplicate it. Which actually is probably going to be relatively tricky for me because I put quite a lot of stuff in the sarnies.
Depends, because if you are going for a smoked fish, that can take more stuff, can't it?
Yeah, yeah. What would you do if you were me?
I love cooking lamb. I love lamb. We did a little trial here. We did brill with rolled lamb belly. We could open a lamb shack. No, I'm joking.
Next business idea, the lamb shack.
At a field in Wales.
Riley's lamb shack on the salt marsh.
Yeah, just don't do a fish burger.
No. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you, man.
It's
And
really
I'll
good.
very much look forward to you coming to the sandwich shop and
We
making
can't
you
wait.
a sandwich.
Can't wait. Yeah.
Can we have another beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll go and get one.
I have had a wonderful time with Adam and at Riley's Fish Shack. We both see delicious in the same way, but we are trying to do different things. He's trying to take a piece of fish and make it sing clearly on its own, a soloist. And he's putting other things with it to help it do that. I'm more conducting a choir. I'm trying to get a load of voices to all sing together in harmony. So even though what we're doing is different, I feel genuinely inspired by his approach to things. And I think that's going to really help me make a delicious sandwich. So I'm off to meet Charlotte the butcher. I've actually just been on a 10-day piss-up in the States. And they eat loads of fish and meat, like surf and turf. So I thought, hey, maybe we can do some fish-meat combo in the sarnie. I want the sandwich to like genuinely represent the Northeast. What would you put in it?
I'm steering towards something beefy or lammy.
I feel like I want to come back there and have a proper look.
Do you ever use any scrag?
No, what's scrag?
Scrag's I can show you that. You braise it down and then you can cut it into discs, but there's loads of meat. There's more meat because that's been cut a bit short.
Much meatier than
But
not.
most London butchers will just give it away.
So it's neck, basically, is it?
That's exactly what it is. It's just the neck.
How long have you had this shop?
I've had this shop for 4.5 years.
4.5 years, and you started it at 24?
23.
23. So from apprentice to owner of a 120-year-old
This
butcher
guy
shop.
is my great-great-great-grandfather who was also a butcher, but I didn't even know about it.
You found out after you'd become a butcher?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, that's so cool. I've come up here thinking I was going to make a fish sandwich. And then I've thought of this like surf and turf thing.
I think your surf and turf thing's a really, really good idea because that does encapsulate the whole farming side.
It gives us the
And the
kipper
coastal
thing,
side.
a place where the land and the sea meet.
I'm really excited that you're using this crack.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Would you roast it, confit it, braise it in...
You want as much liquid in there as humanly possible.
What, cook it in beer?
That's a really good idea.
Cook it in Nuki Brown.
That's an even better idea.
You heard it here first. Lamb and smoked fish in a sandwich. I'm putting myself
It's gonna
off.
happen. It's gonna happen.
I'll figure out a way, fret not. I'm off now to a sandwich club that I've been invited to, which luckily for me is happening in a brewery. I am very intrigued to see how do the Northeast sandwich aficionados play the game. Hey, I'm Max.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
How's
to
it
meet
going?
you. Hey. Right, where's my beer?
Let's get this man a beer.
Oh, cheers. Cheers. How are you?
Welcome.
See, I want to know about this Sarnie club.
Yeah?
Who is your Sarnie club?
Well, it's our Sarnie club, I
It's
suppose.
all-
Yeah. Just a group of friends who just all have a love for food, really.
Cool.
Who came together and just make sandwiches, and that's the top and bottom of it, I
You're
suppose.
brilliant.
From like factories to shipyards and offices everywhere, everyone's eating them.
It's utilitarian.
Really taking it and bossed it.
How's your beer going down, like? Is it alright?
Yeah, delicious. This is one of the beers from here, I assume, right?
It's Jake.
Oh. Yeah, hang on, I'll finish in a sec. Is that potted shrimp?
It is potted shrimp. We've got a
Yes!
grilled crab sandwich, duck, egg with some Morecambe shrimps and some sea purslane. Inspired by your brief of your local sandwich. So I hope you enjoy it.
Fucking A, so do I, thank you. I want to pick it up. I don't know. If it isn't dribbling off your chin, you're not doing it properly, right?
Oh, I love that, like.
Which has a deep fried element. Yeah. Right. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, it's
Got it on your
delicious.
top.
There's often people think that the reason their sandwich is so simple is because that's the best way of showing us the crab, right? But my Sarnies always have loads of stuff in.
It's like a football team.
Yeah, right.
Like
Yeah, you need all of the guys. But everything here gets along beautifully. Cheers. Got a hangover sweat. I've had a lovely time in the Northeast, but now I am home. In 6 hours, I've got my boyfriend Adam, Kyle, and 2 of the dudes from the sandwich club coming. I'm quite dead set on trying this surf and turf thing. Lamb and smoked fish, like lamb and anchovy, is a classic. I think it might be delicious. I am, as always, going to start with my 6 things. Hot, cold, sweet, sour, crunchy, soft. Seaweed, I foraged. Kipper pate. I'm gonna make crisps, so I might make crane. Rocket, chicory, and pickles. Oh, I haven't written lamb down. Lamb. Well, that's it really. So now I want to go in the kitchen and actually start making this shit. Go on then. Right, I'm off. Bam. Got all my ingredients. I've got my kippers. Oh, yes. So I decided to do lamb because they have well nice lamb up there in the Northeast. It was in the oven for about 4 hours, 5 hours. I'm going to start boiling beer. Not 100% sure what this is going to be for. I'll boil it down anyway. I'm really sorry to the Wyland Brewery that I'm using Nuki Brown because, yeah, I literally just forgot to get the beer. I was way too pissed when we left the brewery. I've chopped up everything for the salady element. Watercress, flat leaf parsley, 2 different chicories, red onion, capers, gherkins. What started off as that whole pan of foamy bubbling up beer has reduced now down to just make this beery goo. It's very bitter. I'm gonna temper the bitterness with acid and sugar and salt. Putting some salt in here for blending up the seaweed with. What the fuck happened there? I think my blender's dying. Ooh. Can you smell it?
I smell burning.
Can you? Starting to get a lovely colour on the crisps out. Then I get them out and season with my seaweed salt. And I need to get busy with my kippers. These are the kippers that Patrick gave me from Swallow's Fish. So I take the skins off and get them in a fucking blender. Obviously, there is a considerable chance that smoked fish and lamb's going to be just disgusting. I'm a little bit anxious. Horseradish and smoked fish is a classic combo. And then I'm making a bit of a hash at this, Alana, so don't embarrass me. I'm gonna have to cheat and just use this pot of horseradish. I tried to go legit, but I had to quit. Imagine if this doesn't work. What the fuck am I gonna do?
What do you mean?
Like if lamb and smoked fish doesn't go well together and this whole thing's been a massive fuck up. Okay, I'm getting nervous about time and things. Do you think I'm all right? What time do I need to actually be ready? 4. Vinegar, pinch of salt. Look at the colour of it, it's brilliant. Lamb, pate, crane, salad, seaweed crisps. Do you think that sounds nice? Apart from the kipper?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. What do you think of it sounding like with the kipper?
I'm a bit sceptical.
Shit. What am I going to do if it's disgusting? Right, lid on. I'm so nervous. Is it? Actually, you try a bit and tell me if I'm a fucking idiot.
Maybe do something a bit more sour. I can't really taste the lamb.
I think I can just go more lamb. Just put more lamb in. But actually, the lamb and the fish, it's not like unpleasantly fishy at all.
Not at all.
It's supposed to be a fish sandwich.
No. Oh yeah, shit. I could be in a bit of a pickle here. I mean, it's got fish in it. What more do you fucking want? They're arriving, so I need to get my skates on. Oh my word, I'm nervous. Right, boys, this is it.
Scared.
So the whole idea was that the northeast is where the land and the sea meet. Have a bite and tell me what you think.
It's good balance in there. Nice bit of crunch in there as well.
Surprisingly good.
It is, right? Like you think, you think like, no fucking way, but
It works well.
I thought that
Everything works well.
Yeah, it's really tasty. That would definitely make the Sarnie Club.
Cheers. Boys, cheers. How are you?